Looking for a way for a potential Weibo Gaming, win here. I think you do have an out in the later part of the game. While the team fighting is probably a bit more straightforward, you have a lot of peel for Azir if you do just want to go for this hyper carry.
They certainly want to stop him from taking the scrap. Xiaohu is on his way down. Beishuan is here. Drive this one in. As you said, Knight is there. They're going to turn around into Elk. Elk has to try to get out. Xiaohu taking a lot of damage. They're in the gravity well. He's bleeding out in the gravity well, and he goes down. Erha's going to be the next target as he's stuck in the pit, and it's a 2-0 for BLG.
And we're not done. Top lane fight here. And there is the value of the cleanse, so glad he ended up getting value for it if he was going to bring it, but this play's not over.
Erha's rooted. Beishuan is here. Light is just going to go in on Elk. Elk going to get big shields, and Beishuan's going to drive Light a little bit closer to the turret. Light not landing the Q, and will go down to Beishuan. That's the feat of warfare for BLG as they're looking to continue the fight. Tien trying to get away, but he's going to get rooted up. Now Beishuan going to flash on top and try to finish him off. He'll throw a rock at Erha, who will survive. Meanwhile, Ben on the bottom side.
Good to stay passive in if you are Weibo for long, and Void Grubs are going to be started up by Bilibili. They should get all three of these without any sort of contest. Tion is in the area, but I can't imagine that he's going to look for this play here. It does look like Beishuan will just have everything he wants with Tion at half health, obviously. But as we move forward, it's really going to matter what the backup play for this is, I say, as Beishuan secures that third and final Void Grub.
So far this game, and why not? As long as he doesn't position himself against the wall, he's not really under any threat to be CC'd. H1 going to clean up this dragon, so all the objectives are going to BLG. They're feeling good. They might have turned back the clock to 2024.
It's definitely looking a lot better here at the start, and this is what we wanted to see. We wanted to see them establish pressure. We talked about in draft this team having options. Xiaohu, though.
Oh, he opens flash, and it just does not go well. The Arcane Storm is going to burn him away. Tien gets slammed up against the wall. He gets impaled. It's a disaster class here in the mid lane as Knight will finish him up. No, it's going to be Beishuan who gets credit for that one. Doesn't matter, no matter how way you slice it. It's 2-0 came in. He is really putting on a clinic.
He looks so much more comfortable on the Skarner, and speaking of, we could see another fight here.
Yep, On gets shoved up against the wall, but Beishuan counters in kind. Ezreal coming through, good pullback there. But I don't think he's going to be able to survive. Ezreal will fall. Bin teleporting in. Tien is going to die on the other side, and Light is trapped. He's going to try to skewer Elk as best he can, and he will be able to find the kill with the Rend. At least gets one on the backside, but BLG are dominating.
Look for a pick at the start of that fight, and as soon as you see Beishuan kind of collapsing on the rest of the team, the best case scenario there is that you trade 1 for 3, and things are falling very quickly for Weibo. We will see the 4K gold lead continue to balloon, and Erha just taking so much damage every exchange.
A lot of damage here. Breathe is forced to flash away. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Xiaohu's just trying to keep himself alive, but he's not going to stand a chance. Throw a rock at him. Ezreal, is he burning away? Does he die? No, he lives. Walks out on a sliver.
Just barely ends up living there. It's a nice play for BLG because it gives them free dragon priority. No Azir means no fighting from Weibo Gaming. So while all of this is happening, Bin is just taking that top tier 1. He's going to be able to secure that. Elk is going to be able to secure that mid tier 1. Dragon's going to be going in favor of BLG. Weibo Gaming are in the area. I just cannot imagine they can try and contest this here.
All right, well, Tien said, well, you know what, K-Man, I don't care. And he's going to get impaled. Here comes Breathe coming through, trying to get in a lot of damage. Teleport coming in from Xiaohu as well. Beishuan's kind of stuck, and Knight can't get in to the back of the fight as the dragon is still being done and is secured by Tien. Now the teleport coming in for this Renekton. Going in for the Fate's Call. Let's see what Light's going to do. Erha not landing the knockup. Ultimate goes down into Elk, but he dies on the side alone as Ben is going to look to chase down Light, and Light gets caught and is dead, sliced and diced up. Breathe ends up being the last one standing. He slammed into the wall too. BLG descend on Weibo like a pack of wolves and are so far in front, K-Man.
As we can see on our mini-map here, and I don't think that's going to stop soon.
The plays continue to be made here by BLG. Elk just runs right by Breathe. full control of this map. Erha maybe looking to have a pick onto On. Good flash handshake. You have to try to burst him out here. On trying to stay upright, trying to get back with the rest of his team, and they are able to turn it around as Bin shows up to the party. And he's going to focus out Breathe. The Light has to try to hop away, but the Arcane Storm burning him low. He's got a flash over the wall. Xiaohu trying to do what he can with the Emperor's Divide, but even he will watch his tank fall. Knight on Erha now, chasing him down. Xiaohu in enemy territory. He gets run down too. And BLG knocking him down like dominoes.
Find him.
Oh no!
Oh no! He didn't pick the right bush. Era is able to escape with his life. Yeah, -1, -1.
One more minute until this next dragon. Only one apiece for each of these squads. Is Breathe with a big engage. Double knockups are there. The ultimate coming out from Erha as well, but the impale right onto the ultimate. That Chaos Storm, that Arcane Storm, doing so much damage. And it's another fight that BLG win with ease.
Just brutal to watch Weibo take what looks to be like almost a 4v3, and feels like they have the numbers advantage, and feels like they're finally going to be able to start a fight front to back, and then one impale later, and all of a sudden BLG are just wiping the floor with Weibo. They're going to be taking down this inhibitor tower in the mid lane. It doesn't look like they're going to get too much beyond this, but you know, Otacon is up. They're going to be prioritizing that. Dragon is spawning in 12 seconds as well. Coordination from BLG, but continue to see more plays. This game's not getting any less aggressive.
All right, Breathe. He took the turret. They have gotten their first turret of the game. Tiana's dead.
Just nothing to do. nothing to say. Oh, Breathe.
Breathe is dead.
Oh, it is getting out of hand.
Light is dead.
Light is
alive. Light is alive. The Light is still here. The Light has gotten snuffed out.
Oh, man. Real karma is a little strong. We are so back. Bilibili Gaming has returned, and Beishuan looks excellent in terms of playing out from a winning condition. This is the version of him that we saw in Split 1 on Thunder Talk, when he was really doing a lot for that team to upset a team like Bilibili Gaming in the group stage. It's
Beishuan from Split 1. Yeah, Split 1, say what you want about it and about some of the teams. He showed up, and he has shown up big in this game. 4-0 and 14. As Weibo are looking to make a play here, I believe they may have found kill number 2.
And, you know, to take a good moment and say, wow, you finally got one of the shutdowns, you got a kill, and to turn it worse, it went to Renata here as they target the bot inhibitor tower now.
Thankfully, Baron hasn't spawned yet. Oh my god, Tien is just in so much trouble. He's going to pull Breathe with the ultimate. Elk is going to get the kill. Continuing to take the real estate of Weibo, just in their base, having a good time, hitting up these inhibitors. 30 seconds on Tien. 5v4, there's just not a whole lot that Weibo can do at this point. So let the inhibitors go down and just hope you don't lose the game off of it. Light said, I've had enough of your bullying, Knight. I like it. Elk and On could be in trouble. Elk, nice flash to butt. Elk's flash was better. Xiaohu, very low over on the side, goes down to On. Beishuan taking a lot of damage, but that Arcane Storm will drive away Tien. Breathe dies too. It was a good effort. I respect it. We'll go to game.
I respect Weibo saying, I'm going to die by my hand and not by yours. We're going to make the play that ends up ending the game, but an absolute stomp coming in from BLG, clean.
5-6, 5-6, and 5 are the deaths over on the side of Weibo Gaming. I can't remember the last time I saw a game like that where things were so even in deaths. I mean...
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.